Hey you! Are you looking to learn more about your favorite VTuber that makes your ears bleed? Perfect! Well, come on in! Hello people of the world, my name is Pebbles and I've been running my channel Playbles for almost 3 years now. I play a variety of games and tend to scream a lot, and have recently gotten into streaming. Many months ago, I made a post saying I wanted to do a Q&A, and then I didn't. For 5 months! It was never cancelled, it got scrapped twice in fact, and I realized way too late that I cannot satisfy my own expectations. But enough about that, cause it's here, and it's starting now. Although, maybe we should go to a more comfortable setting. Oh, not there. No. Come on! You know what? We'll just use them all. Starting off with a simple one, Comet Stardust XD wants to know, what's your favorite animal and color? Dogs have probably been my favorite animal my whole life, and regarding my favorite color, I'd have to say right now it's yellow, which is funny because it's not in my design at all, but I'm hoping to incorporate it more in my version 3.0 design. Mr. Matchbox wants to know, what's your most favorite and least favorite game to play? I can't think of a least favorite, but on the channel my favorite has definitely been Sonic Frontiers, especially when Update 3 came out. It felt like I was finally experiencing the hype alongside other Sonic fans, and it was genuinely just so fun to play. Plus, I got a lot of songs to listen to in my free time that I still listen to this day. In my spare time though, I play a lot of Fortnite. I tried it out a long time ago, but I didn't really get into it until Zero Build was introduced, and I just have gotten more and more addicted to it ever since. Here are some of my main skins right now. I feel like I have a type. Telepebble says, I know you're mostly a solo gamer, but do you plan on doing any content with new friends like Lethal Company videos? So one of my goals for this year was actually to try collabing with other VTubers or gaming creators in general, but I genuinely have no clue how you do that with the sea of strangers and indie creators out there. Like I sometimes can't tell who's real and who's a bot either. And there are people in my comments who have also asked, which is super nice, but you gotta remember that we don't know each other either. I just don't get how people do it. Like, it's not my intention to be like this forever, because I don't want to keep missing out on meeting cool people and playing cool games like Among Us or Lethal Company or Content Warning, but we'll see what the future holds. The Infinite Blaze asked, what motivated you to be a YouTuber? When I learned that you could have a career as a YouTuber, it never left my young mind. You have this free platform where you can do practically anything you love and find others who love it too, whether that be viewers or just other creators. You see these people that you idolize for being passionate and authentic and just creating art or characters or whatever. And then it hits you that you can do that too. This channel isn't my first attempt at this, nor my second, nor my fifth. But trust me when I say it is so hard to move on to something else when there is nothing else that you want to do. So motivation comes easy because this is something I'm genuinely passionate about. Addan asks, what made you want to become a VTuber? And do you have any pets? So to answer the first part, having anonymity made me feel a lot less pressure and worry about what I put out there. You know, it felt weird. It's weird because it feels like being a quote-unquote character makes me feel like I could be myself with just no shame, no regrets. I could say whatever I want. And with VTubing specifically, there's just endless possibilities on what you can be, you know? And I mean, some people have noticed that I try to make different models for the games that I play because I don't know, I just feel like it makes it more fun. Like, being a VTuber lets you be anything. If I wanna, I don't know, be a talking pencil or a water bottle with a dragon tail, I can make that happen. As for pets, I've had a dog since January of last year, and he's the best. He's my first dog, and it's just the best dog that I could have asked for. He listens and likes to practice tricks and is just so adorable. And he's also like my security. It's nice not having to be paranoid that someone could be sneaking up on me while I record, because he will absolutely make noise before they've even entered the building. Honestly, I'd like to make him a sort of mascot for the channel someday, but I gotta work on my designing. Angel2DS wants to know, what sparked your interest in Sonic the Hedgehog? I'll try to keep this simple, but there is a lot of backstory to this. So I grew up with my cousins. One of them shares a name with the very, very iconic video game mascot. And when we got DS's at like 5 years old, he was really into said mascot. And I liked it too, but I really wanted to have something of my own, you know, something about kids just wanting to be unique and different. And I mean, how could I compete with him over that? They literally share a name. I knew of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic games, and in my head, I don't know how I did this, but basically, Sonic was like the only other option as far as characters of video game stuff. And lo and behold, though, I really loved Sonic. I didn't own many of the games, and I definitely had trouble beating them, but I never stopped playing games that had Sonic. Like, some were mainline, like I played a lot of Rush and Rush Adventure and Colors. Colors was my favorite on the DS. But others are just, I don't know, third-party things, I guess? Like the Olympic Games or Sega Superstars Tennis. Heck, I mean, when I discovered Sonic had a cartoon, it became an early morning regular for me, you know, like that was my Saturday morning, a cartoon routine. And yeah, I am referring to Sonic X on 4Kids TV, so I mean, if you know what that was like, then, you know, I'm deep in the trenches as a Sonic fan. Practice wants to know, what does your full Sonic VTuber model look like? So this is the model. Her legs are chopped off. And I also have a super... Oh, that's a cyber form. Yeah, I use this for Sonic Frontiers. Woo! I also have a super form. And I have Shade. Yeah. I never figured out which shoes I wanted to give this model, so like, I tried the standard speed shoes, but it just didn't fit as well as I wanted it to, so I'm still thinking about it. I might also just redesign the outfit entirely. I don't know. I like, you know, having the Chaos Emeralds as part of the fit. I think that works nicely, but it just feels too, like, it's basically me translating my main outfit into a Sonic character, you know, like I kind of want her to have her own unique thing. It's one of my favorite models that I have. But yeah, she got no legs. Wesley Prower says, I'm aware that you make your own models, but this current model I feel is inspired by something or gives some Dia de los Muertos vibes. Can you confirm that? So I'm not sure if you mean like this specific current model style or the indie horror FNAF ones, but as much as I love that idea, it's not true. I'm not ready to share why I picked the skeleton mask specifically, but I can say I've been open to experimenting more with designs or patterns on the mask itself in a way that could resemble those vibes that you get. I'm starting off very slow, like I have little hearts on this one for Valentine's Day, or when I tried out the FNAF ones, I had like their symbols on the mask, but you know, like I'm having fun doing that right now. I don't know if I'd ever have a permanent one yet. You know, I'm still experimenting. Penguin Height Animations asks, what software do you use? For art, thumbnails, and animations, Clip Studio Paint. For editing audio, Audacity, specifically version 3.0, I believe. For editing videos, VSDC. For recording, OBS. For VTube tracking, VTube Studio. And for VTube modeling, Live 2D Cubism. There you go. I hope all of this is helpful. Stride wants to know, do you have any art style inspirations? Also, how many fingers am I holding up? So I have nothing specific really. Every time I see something that I like, it's just injected into my brain for a long time, and I want all my art to look like it until I find something else to add to my Mind Palace collection. Unfortunately, the image in my head is typically not what the real thing looks like in execution, but that's what practice is for. I definitely want to try a Spider-Verse style model one day though. Also, 2. Alright, final questions. Let's speed this up. Will you play Sonic Dream Team? What about you gonna do? Are you gonna ever play indie RPG? Okay, never mind. I take it back. Listen, honestly, I love that you guys give me suggestions, but I don't know if I can play everything. You know, the answer anytime is just maybe I can, maybe I can't, maybe I'm interested, maybe I'm not. It just depends, really. I go off of stuff that I think could be interesting for a video. stuff that I feel I could pass for a video, and stuff that I can afford for a video. You never know, really. You never know. And that's really the takeaway here. You don't know anything. I'm kidding. And that concludes the first Playbles Q&A. And I do mean first, because we have many new faces here that probably never knew this was supposed to be a thing and missed out. Trust that next time, this is going to be more planned out ahead of time to make sure a delay like this doesn't happen again. And these aren't the only non-gaming videos I have planned out, because we still have some milestones to celebrate. So I hope you're looking forward to different projects coming to this corner of YouTube. Should I spoil something? Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, Pebbles out!